Now we see who is dreaming.
The animators had a difficult time choosing how to animate Geppetto. Early models looked too much like Doc from Snow White, so eventually decided to model him after his voice actor Christian Rubb.
Oh, he likes him.
Oh, Cleo, I almost forgot. She's my little water baby. Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Oh, the fish is going nuts for you. Wow, how could you kissing two men? Two guys? Like, come on, get a grip.
For a celebration.
Don't forget this is 1940s. This is incredible, you know. I think they recolored it after and stuff, but the technicality is just like, look.
Mind if I cut in?
Jiminy Cricket, you're too thirsty.
How about sitting out the next one, babe, huh?
Think you can take my woman?
Let me out!
Don't catch on fire, Pinocchio. You're gonna give Geppetto a heart attack.
There's your bucket. Hey, here's some water.
Oh, for Cleo.
Little man, you've had a busy night.
Now,
Because usually in these things, you'd think they wake up in the morning and it's done.
Why?
Figaro is the definition of a sourpuss, isn't he?
Why?
It's like a 3-year-old, isn't he? Why? That's the first big scene.
For scenes like this, Disney invented their own multi-plane cameras so they could do more three-dimensional movements.
But what I'm interested in is when Pinocchio gets tempted, because that is the big part of the story. Look at me, he is gassed up. Look, he is excited.
I don't think any kid has been that excited to go to school.
They are your schoolmates, girls and boys, and then now get into it.
Real boys?
Yes.
Don't be too excited about the boys. What about the girls, Pinocchio?
Here's an apple for a teacher.
An apple for the teacher, that is like being a goody-goody two-shoes. No. And I don't even think a teacher would eat an apple. Disney, they have the thing with apples. Snow White and now this one. And look how red it is. Ooh.
School is not for you.
Bye, Father.
Goodbye, son.
A son he created.
These are the OGs, and in true fairy tale fashion, you always get a sly fox and his accomplice.
Children wending their way to school. Thirsty little minds rushing to the fountain of knowledge. We nearly put one over on that old gypsy that time.
Mel Blanc as Gideon, he had lines in the movie but they got taken out and they just ended up with his hiccups.
A wooden boy.
If you don't know, Mel Blanc, he voices Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. They would have left Pinocchio alone if there wasn't any money in it.
A thing like that ought to be worth a fortune to someone. Now let me see. That's it! Stromboli! If we play our cards right, we'll be on Easy Street. Or my name isn't Honest John.
Honest John, played by Walter Catlett.
Honest John. And he's such a crook.
Honest John's real name is never given in promotional materials as J. Worthing Foulfellow. This name is never mentioned in the film itself.
No, stupid. Don't be
You gotta learn how to finesse.
saying to the Duchess only yesterday. Oh, how clumsy of me. Oh, my.
Look at him checking his pockets, you know. That is savage.
Quite a scholar, I see.
And he's holding the books upside down.
I'm going to school.
Then you haven't heard of the easy road to success.
Never take the easy road. Never.
No, I'm speaking, my boy, of the theatre.
The theatre's not easy.
See, that eaten apple symbolizes false promises.
Fame.
Fame?
Yes, and with that personality, that profile, that
Yeah,
physique.
don't let people sweet
Why,
talk you
he's
in
a
this life.
natural-born
That's the
actor.
message here.
Take it in. Light 6 feet high.
That's the devil. They sell you a dream. Nothing comes without hard work.
I-N.
Can't even spell his name. Well, I couldn't spell Pinocchio before this, to be honest.
Precious time. Hi diddly dee, an actor's life for me.
I like this shot, the high angle paired with the camera movement.
Hi diddly day, an actor's life is gay.
And they're gonna sell him into slavery, but he doesn't know. And he sings a song to sell him a dream. But to give credit to Pinocchio, what is he gonna do? Two grown men. How is he gonna get out of that? He's not really. And Jiminy Cricket, he let him slip. He left him lacking. He should have been there for him to guide him, but no, he wasn't there. So I kind of blame Jiminy Cricket for this.
A parade!
getting caught in a
I like that view of the tail, this solo down from Jiminy Cricket's perspective.
hair in a pompadour.
Oh, it's Jiminy. What you doing up there?
Huh? Who? What?
Oh, no, that's McCutcheons. He...
Look at him, he's got to knock his block off.
One thing Disney don't really get credit for is their sound effects. Listen to the bones crunch. And you've got the classic cartoon sound effects.
There's always one smart one idiot one, like Pinky and the Brain.
Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain, yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane.
Remember what I said about temptation?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's him.
Oh, no, Jiminy. That's Mr. Honest John.
Honest John? Get me out of here!
Look at them. You gotta love a bit of slapstick comedy. Boom!
All right, then. Here's what we'll tell him. You can't go to the theater. Say thank you just the same. You're sorry,
The
but
first
you've got
Disney
to go to
feature
school.
available on DVD. The Disney studio had made past statements that none of their animated films would be released on video. The success of Pinocchio was a breakthrough moment in the history of Walt Disney Home Video.
Tell his father. No, that'd be snitching. I'll go after him myself.
Yeah, don't snitch. Yeah, well done, Jiminy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the master showman. That's me, Bututrubaldo.
Stromboli and the Coachman are voiced by the same actor, Charles Trudell.
Presenting to you something you will absolutely refuse to believe. The only marionette who can sing and dance absolutely without the aids of strings. Are you person per gogare? The one and only Pinocchio.
What a build-up.
They did get him on the stage though, so they didn't really lie.
This is probably the most iconic song in Pinocchio.
Oh, stressed. On your debut.
Go ahead. Make a fool of yourself.
Jiminy Cricket is just hating. Like, sometimes it's the people closest to you.
You kid.
Take two.
No strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. Want the world to know nothing ever worries me.
But I told you,
See? Now you want to take all the credit. Jeez.
There are no strings on me.
To give him credit, this is like his second day alive.
You have no strings, your arms is free. Oh la la, I've got strings, but
That's a bit much for a cartoon, isn't it? It's a bit feisty. Jiminy Cricket. He's got an eye for the ladies. He's a bit of a womanizer, isn't he?
In an early chapter, Pinocchio killed Jiminy Cricket, known only as a talking cricket, throwing a mallet at him.
If this was a real puppet show, this would be like off the chain.
there are no strings on me.
That's his first day acting. That's not a bad debut.
Gosh, maybe I was wrong.
No, you see? But that guy's gonna take all the money. No, don't go, Jiminy.
Guess he won't need me anymore. What does an actor want with a conscience anyway?
I'd better go out again and look for him. And remember, nobody eats a bite until I find him.
Why would he share their food and tell them that they can't eat it? What a sadist. Why wouldn't you just leave it in the pot?
They can eat their food. I would eat my food as well. Be like, forget him. He can have his share when he gets back. What? There's always someone trying to enforce the rules. One of your siblings trying to enforce the rules on you. Nah, I wouldn't have it. This guy's like a pirate, isn't he?
Bravo!
This is how they butter you up before you sign a 360 deal.
200.
This is the kind of split you get if you get a bad deal.
You mean I'm good?
Ah, 300.
Does that mean I'm an actor?
I will push you in the public's eye.
But how much is he getting?
Will she?
Yeah, Watch this. Guarda, un piccolo pretendere che la passate. For you, my little Pinocchio.
For me?
This is where you see the innocence of Pinocchio. Just so innocent, he's got no clue.
And he didn't get nothing.
Sure. Going home to your father. Oh, that is very comical.
I'll be back in the morning.
Be back in the morning.
Remember what I said about evil villains and their laughs? You have to have an iconic evil laugh if you're to be a villain in a cartoon.
This will be your home, where I can find you always.
No, no, no!
Yes, yes, yes. To me.
For Pinocchio's voice.
Fat characters, they always manage to use their fat and animate it to make it go along with their emotion, whether it's happy or to give them extra exuberance or to make them even more menacing or to bring comedy.
Yes!